We're moving on from this.
Well, this is not the topic that we researched. Back to abortions.
There's a very weird, scary thing that is ongoing in the United States, and that is fake abortion clinics, otherwise known as crisis pregnancy clinics, CPC, or pregnancy resource centers. But they are really just fake abortion clinics.
Those are like the MLMs of abortions.
I don't actually know what that means.
Then let's move on. We don't need to explain. Those who know.
MLM.
A multi-level marketing scheme.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Never mind.
They're fake.
Yeah.
And they lure.
No, I know what a
women
pyramid
in.
scheme is. I just didn't know the acronym.
I think it's different from a pyramid scheme.
Oh.
Are they the same thing?
No, I thought you said pyramid scheme. A multi-level marketing scheme.
Multi-level marketing.
We're moving on from this.
Well, this is not the topic that we researched. Back to abortions.
Basically, these centers pose as abortion clinics, but they're just trying to prevent you from getting an abortion. And they make you they pressure you through questions and showing you what your what your fetus looks like at that stage. And it's really uncomfortable and just bad because they're also posing as something that they're not.
Right.
In Georgia specifically, there are 90 of these clinics. I don't even want to call them clinics. I want to call them fake abortion clinics. There are 90 around Georgia. They're usually located near a Planned Parenthood or another abortion provider to confuse people.
That's so sad.
For every 3 fake clinics there's one real abortion provider in Georgia.
I was gonna say because 60 is a very high number, and
90
is both high numbers, but 90 is higher,
even more
by my math. But I know that depending on where you live, genuine abortion clinics can be very scarce. So that's a crazy amount of people being like, we're gonna get you.
Yeah,
we're gonna fucking get you.
Yeah, it's like playing abortion clinic roulette. In New York City, thankfully, CPCs have to let patients know that they are fake. But everywhere else, it's like an unregulated shit show.
I wonder what that's like. They walk in and they're like, just so you know, we're not real. But if you want to let us harass you for the next hour, you are more than welcome to stay.
Would you like to opt in or opt out? There's no opting out.
I want to go to one.
Oh my God.
What are you doing
Instagram Live it?
Gotcha.
This weekend we have birthday stuff, but I could always take a quick trip.
Yeah.
All right.
I love that. Before we go rollerblading.
We'll just roll.
Sorry, we're late. We were at a fake abortion clinic. I just want to know what they try and say to me.
Yeah. I'll get fake pregnant.
Same. Well, okay, a quick aside. I'm sorry. And then we'll get back to the fake abortion clinics. But yesterday, as I was doing all of this research about abortions.
You became pregnant.
In my head, I did. Because I was reading so much about them. So I was Googling, and then all of a sudden I was like... oh my God, what if I have to get an abortion? What if I'm pregnant? And I literally took a pregnancy test yesterday.
Can this not be off the record?
No, this is on the record. Okay, it's on the record. It was just an aside.
That's
and I
so
apologize,
funny.
but it just came to mind. I took pictures of my experience because I wanted to share them on Balls Deep, but I specifically didn't share them because I wanted to tell you before.
That is so funny.
Well, I was like, fuck. Gotta catch it early.
Look, I'll take you wherever you need to go. We can't even have a fun Plan B movie thing or the one of those abortion movies because we just go outside somewhere in New York. I'm so grateful to live here.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So
New York City.
One thing that I learned when I was doing research for this podcast was there are only, I don't have this number written down, but there are only 10 states in the United States that have laws specifically protecting abortions. A person's right to an abortion, and New York is one of those states. They're mostly coastal.
I would bet I think California as well.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of states, mostly in the South, but not always, have specific laws restricting abortion. And some states are just like, what are you gonna do?
It is correlated with you can look at where there's low sex education. There are harsher restrictions on abortion.
I think if you look at it there are probably two main factors that play into it, and we'll get into this more, but it's education and poverty levels.
Yeah.
So
yeah, pretty much. Excuse me. That was it.
I think what's interesting too when we're talking about the barriers in place for women to get abortions, even in a legalized nation.
Mm-hmm.
So like obviously we have fake abortion centers, and then we also have, I think, the thing that we see most of, which is the like picketing that takes place outside of Planned Parenthoods that exists to shame women out of an abortion or make them feel terrible about what they're doing.
Yeah. You hardly ever see men. They're over there doing the anti-circumcision, which you guys have hurt our feelings on a little. We'll do an episode later on that.